Oh,
Recording in progress.
Thank you. Thanks for your homework, Gerald. Thank you so much. So let's go to this lesson. I think okay, let's go to the lesson first, huh? Oh, very fast, huh? 2 more weeks, huh, Hazel? You're going to start school again, huh? You just came in for your holiday, right? Enjoy the holiday. I don't feel like coming back. I said, oh, come on, why the holiday pass so fast? Can I have 2 more days, 3 more days? 好景不常在，没有天下没有不散之席呀。Okay, there's not always a forever. There will be a saying, bye bye, end of the day. We have to move on. So today we'll talk about more of this, what we have here today. All right, let's talk about entertainments. Later we will get the present. Hey, the guys, where Hao Xuan, where is your group? Your group are supposed to present, right? Zhonghen, Si-an, and Yibao. You're supposed to present. Okay, I got yours, Jiarong, already. So what is languages? So Uncle Raymond's language is, to me, is like the roots to what you are learning. Listening, talking, and writing skills. It will help you to further understand how you are able to communicate effectively, efficiently, and with excellent personal relationships. So just go through a quick one. Let's start with Ziting. To you, language, what is language to you? Back to you. You can say anything. What is the meaning? What is the purpose? What is the definition of language to you? Back to you, Ziting.
To communicate, express your ideas, and your thoughts to them.
Express your idea and not scold them. Did I say? Did I hear wrong? Did I hear don't scold them? Because your mic not very clear. I'm so sorry. You say express. Language is to express an idea, right? And not to scold them. Sorry, I can't. Can you repeat again?
To communicate with people.
That's true.
And get your ideas across to them.
Okay, it's true. If you have the miscommunications and you use different languages, and then too bad you cannot talk to one another effectively. How about you, Si-an? What is your definitions of language?
It's just like communication mostly, and then like sometimes you learn languages for like other people. For example, like if like some like people cannot like speak some languages, and like they like 2 people are talking without like knowing both of the languages. If you know like the language, both of the language they are using, you can translate for them.
Finally, you use the word translate. I'm looking for this word. Yes, language is translate. Recently got two sister learning about. Oh no, one of the sister is learning about translations and languages. Okay, Si-an, you're right. And she's Singaporean. She went all the way to Korea and study. And she's back home to Singapore and is having a holiday. So Si-an, he's looking for part-time job. So just like my friend's shop needs a part-timer. And then I asked her, what do you do there in Korea? I said she went there and studied languages, doing translation. You know what I mean, translation, right? That means translate, like, well done. So language is just translating for example, Si-an, if you were to say to your mommy, right? Of course, you say, 我爱你. How you say in English? No, serious.
I love you.
哎呀，讨厌！ He left me 嘞，若琳。Oh my God, so embarrassing. 哎呦，我好脸红了。Hello, Si-an, I'm saying that, mommy, I love you. Why you say I love you? 真是男女授受不亲啊。Oh, he's lucky I never ask him to say that to the girls here. Okay, just kidding, Si-an. You're embarrassing already. Oh my God, uncle, you really sucks, man. Why you make me do it? Okay, just kidding. So you say, mommy, I love you. Okay, now joke aside, how you say in Chinese? Si-an, 不要再讲我爱你啊。
妈妈，
我跟你讲，他好像几十年没有跟他妈妈讲过我爱你嘞。My goodness 啊，子婷，I think 他10几年没有跟他怡宝啊，心远，Can you turn on the camera？嘉荣，再来一次试案。How do you say that？妈妈我爱你，讲来。你看他讲都要盖住嘴巴，you must cover your mouth. Hello，excuse me。Now 啊，嘉荣。若琳 and Hazel and 子婷. Now you know why the guys in Singapore are not romantic. You see, when they say I love you, you have to cover the mouth. 哎呦 one more time. Hi, 心远。思安，快点。
妈妈，我
Oh my God, seriously. Oh, 1 hour later. 再一次。
妈妈我爱你。
Well done. 来 everyone give him a clap. 不见了，哎，不要，don't be shy. Well done. Give him a clap. Well done. So how you say in Japanese? How you say in other languages? Now you get it? You see, sorry, Sian. When I ask you to say the word "Mama 我爱你," "Mommy I love you," is that so hard? Maybe in front of everyone. It's nothing wrong, right, children? Right, Hazel? It's nothing wrong to express your love, to impress your feelings, and not to make the person depressed. That is all about languages. Back to you, Jiarong. What is the definition of language or your understanding of language? Thank you, Asan.
Use your mouth to speak and to communicate.
Any more?
No,
That's all?
yeah.
Use your mouth to communicate. So I remember this one. If you look at this word communicate, since you use this word, okay. You know it stands for what? Communicate. Come on, mouth. You and I can always talk effectively. That's the word communicate. Well done, Jiarong. You just came out with this new word. Come on, mouth. You and I can always talk effectively. That is communicate. Thank you. How about you? Rolling something new, right? Communicate. Okay, how about you, Hao Xian? What is your definitions for languages?
A way to communicate with like other human beings.
Yeah. Some more? You're going to be Sec2 next year. You cannot be talking 1 or 2 sentences. Oh, come on. What is communicate? What is language? Sorry.
You using speech or sound to like express certain ideas about the people.
Okay, that's much better. Thank you. How about you, Yibao? Yibao, can you talk? Yes, I'm calling you. Can you talk? What is the meaning of language?
Languages is the way when you speak in your region to define your like what place are you from or state are you from.
That remind me of the Miss Universe, 选美会. So every time when they come out, they will say Miss Colombia, Miss Singapore, Miss Thailand, Miss China, Miss USA, or Miss Japan, that kind of things. So they usually use language, but sometimes they might use their own languages. All right. Okay, thank you so much. How about you? May I have Xian? Xian, your turn? Yes, Xian.
What's the question again?
What is your definition? What you understand about the word languages?
Languages is something we use to communicate with one another. And there's like different languages to like
communicate with each other like better.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, you are very close to my next few slides to show you. Okay, thank you. How about you, Zhonghan?
Languages is a type of communication that to use daily during different people's life, and it is only used in human beings, and other animals doesn't use that kind of sounds to communicate with each other.
That's all?
Yes.
Not true, no. In fact, animals use sound to communicate with one another, even use their antenna, even use their touch to communicate. In fact, there's this story called Robinson Crusoe, right? He was stranded in an island, okay, and then he's the only person who's on the island, and he can't communicate with anybody until one fine day he found a black guy, a slave who escaped from his master, and he managed to talk to him, but of course there's language barrier. So finally he started to teach him like woods is how if he found a stick, it's called wood, something like that. Then when he start the fire, he said this is fire, and then things like that. So he had been writing down the number of days in the islands. So when he asked him what is his name, he said, I, Robinson Crusoe. What is your name? So that the black man can't understand what he's saying. And then maybe when he understands, he mentioned his name, but he doesn't understand. So end up Robinson Crusoe named him Friday. So that was the day on Friday he found the black guy. So he named him Friday. So of course the two of them become good friends. They communicate one another. So can you imagine, Zhonghan? Imagine you are stranded in an island there, and nobody talk to. You might suddenly find a monkey or maybe some animals to talk to, right? True enough. Because if you don't talk, so slowly you lost touch, and you may not be able to talk. So end up, this is one way, just like languages. Thank you. How about you, Luo Ling?
Language to me is like you have to learn it, and then after that you have
Sorry, what do you say?
language, you have to learn it, and then after that it helps you communicate better. If like you have like miscommunication, what the team said, right? It's like not really very effective because you cannot understand each other.
You see, if there's a language barrier, it becomes a generation gap, right? True enough, Luo Ling. I believe you have your grandmother or grandfather will talk to you in certain dialect or certain language. It's like, Mommy, 婆婆在讲，妈妈在讲什么? I don't understand what she or he is saying. Yeah, I think it's very common nowadays. I think I'm not sure about Sian, Yibao, Ziting, Hao Xuan, and all of you, Jiarong, that your grandparents might speak certain dialects that you may not get it. Hazel, what do you think? Do you have this problem where your grandparents talk to you in dialects? Okay, sometimes I talk to my yes, Yibao say yes, right? So when you talk to you,
sometimes only.
So okay, Yibao, sometimes when your grandparents talk to you to a certain dialects, you don't understand. What is the next thing you do? You ignore A, you ignore B, you ask them to repeat, and you still don't understand. Very frustrating. And C, you ask someone to translate to you, or D, you tell your papa, I don't understand. Which one?
Ask them to translate.
Translate, but they don't understand. Sorry, Yibao, how are you going to tell your...
No, I mean like ask my grandparents to speak in the language that I used to speak.
Okay, Hazel, 你听好啊? He asked the mommy to speak. So Yibao is playing Genshin. Okay, then the grandmother say, what you playing? Genshin. Translate, please. Genshin. League of Legend. Minecraft. Translate to your grandmother. How to translate to me? How to translate to your grandma? So end up you say 打游戏机, 对吗? Right. Correct. So that's the thing. Then he might not know, why you so violent? 打那个电视机做什么？打电脑。Why you so violent? 打电脑，你拿什么东西打那个电脑？那个电脑得罪你啊。Correct. Playing computer games 中文. So you see, not only language barriers. A lot of you talk about communication. It's very true that let's see what Hazel say. Last but not least.
Language to me is expressing your ideas, your feelings, and what you are thinking, and much more. It is a form of communication, but for me, it does not necessarily have to be in speech. It can also be in many forms of art, like music, art, and dance. For example, olden day cavemen draw to communicate and express feeling, thoughts, or stories among themselves. Later on, famous artists like Vincent van Gogh drew masterpieces that tell a tale to their own, of their own. Another example is when you're in a foreign country, you can also do hand gestures to communicate with someone who does not speak your native tongue.
Yeah, so I point finger. Son, I point finger. The finger, they will all understand what finger I'm pointing. So I say, Uncle Raymond, which finger are you pointing? I'm going to point already in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, finger. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, finger. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, fingers. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, finger. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, finger. And 3, 2, 1, one more. This one sure. Everyone, this one. Okay, correct, right? Fingers, yeah. But of course, I know these recordings, your parent, don't ever point the middle finger to someone. You know that middle finger is vulgarity. And that middle finger is like international language. Thanks to Hazel. Hazel start first. Hazel say one, show finger, not me say one. It's not I'm the one. Okay, just kidding, Hazel.
No, I say gestures. I never say
gesture. Gesture is also part of finger. Then gesture like that.
Don't limit yourself.
Okay, so like that. Very drama mama, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, can you stop it? Can you imagine, Zian, your daddy, all your daddy come back. Oh, Zian, how are you? I tell you, when you're eating, all your drink will come. Daddy, are you okay? Right. Zhonghan. Right. If your daddy Hao Xian, Ziting, and Si Yuan, Yi Bao, Ruoling, Hazel. If your daddy come in, you man, what's up, man? You heard me help, man? Is that my dad? Right, Hazel? Do your daddy do
No,
that?
that's my father 24/7. You wrong, well. You always like that one.
Oh, well done, man. No wonder you're like that. That's good. No. Hazel. I think it's nothing wrong. Uncle Raymond is so crazy. But when I'm serious, I tell you, I will be worse than a pizza. I'm telling you seriously. Especially like this last week, my students told a lie and he sabotaged his brother. That is where I tell you the whole entire tuition can hear my voice. Because when I say no dishonesty, lie, that's it. I cannot take it. So like your daddy like this is good. It brings the vibes. So you're growing up of the years, you're full of vibrant, you're like, you're going to expect, oh, what is good daddy going to do next? So there is the language for expression to show your love. So language is so powerful, not just the gesture or the body language or the sign language or even the fingers or even a symbol, all right, a symbol. And all these is actually not, we have been talking so much, later we're going to discuss more. It's not just about communication of children. Listen carefully, it's not about communication, it's to prevent, write down if you can, because for this one, especially next year, you're all set to, is to prevent what? Can anyone tell me to prevent what? It's the word miss, M-I-S. Anyone can tell me? Zhonghen, Ziting, Jiarong, Hao Xian, Yi Bao, Xingyuan, Sian, Hazel, Ruoling. If you don't want, then you can just type. You don't feel like talking, you can type. It's to prevent what? Miss. Because of this damn word, okay, people get divorced, get fighting, got war, got misunderstanding, broke off a friendship, relationship, okay, fighting, killing. What is that word?
Is it misunderstanding?
Correct. I love you, baby. 真的现在我爱他了。He said, oh my God. Oh, he's like, oh, he said, oh my God. Poor Sian fell down from the chair already. Yes, it's misunderstanding. Sian, just get out. Come on. Okay, I don't like you. I don't love you. I hate you. Okay, no, cannot use the word hate. Hate stands for have all thoughts evil. Don't use the word hate. Have all thoughts evil, that stand for hate. Love is good. Live on virtue everlasting. So they are right. Misunderstanding right now. Because of without a good communication, it break down and cause miscommunications. And it's very true. It's very sad. Because of all these things, sometimes you can see the 家庭四分五裂. Hazel, during the COVID time, because of remember the 2-3 months Singapore lockdown, right? Cannot go out. You know that period, there are some, some police, a lot of police case of father and mother, or what children, the siblings cannot see eye to eye because suddenly everyone locked down, is cooked out and stressed, and then create the misunderstanding. That's the end. Okay, some even got abused. So I thank God during the COVID, we play Monopoly, we play Singapore cards, we play Mahjong, okay, we even play games, we even cook together. So sometimes we are blessed with all these things, so do not complain. Next, Hao Xuan, were you kind enough? Read language is the expression. Hao Xuan.
Language is the expression of ideas by means of speech. Sounds combined to words. Words are combined into sentences. This combination answering to that of answered ideas into thought. The American linguists Bernard Lodge and George L. Trager formulated the following definition. A language is a system of arbitrary vocal symbols by means of which a social group cooperates.
This is very important. Thank you. This is so important that all of you, some of you might be doing political science in your university, social science, or even my favorite subject, law. Law, my favorite subject, law. You know, when you misspell a word or misuse a word or abuse a word, that poor client of yours can go to become death sentence or even stay in prison for donkey of years. So this language is not simple. You see, it's not about, I'm just telling some of my students in the boot camp. Language and number, which one is more important? I feel that language is more important because language is like, yeah, you're right, Hazel, it's like an art, like a music, to bring out the essence of it. How often do you seriously, children, let's joke aside when I say serious, really serious, how often cross your heart and hold to your chest and hold to your heart? How often do you really say this, mommy, daddy, I love you? Or even to your sibling, or even to yourself? Hazel, you are only child, right? How often say, Hazel, I love you? Do you say to yourself, no, seriously? So start doing that. You know why? Because I think your life is going to be FML. You know it's FML, right? It will be up and down. To be honest, let's be honest. In life, there will be ups and downs in curve. But when you are down at time, you don't blame any. You would like to blame everyone except yourself. That's the language you're going to express to others. And this is what Hao Xuan is reading. But why don't you sit down and ask yourself, why don't you reflect yourself, what have I done wrong? Why was it happening to me? And ask yourself, because when you start to hate others, you're actually hating yourself. No? The biggest enemy is not the people who cause you the problem. The biggest enemy is in yourself because you cannot express the language that you love yourself. And if you cannot love yourself, hello, why people love you? You don't give a damn what, okay, seriously, Hazel, don't mind, I take you an example. Okay, you quarrel with your friend, or maybe your friend want to like disturb you, like Rolling want to disturb you, or Rolling somebody want to disturb you, or Zheting or Jiarong, right? That person is already met the objective because he used the language to kill you, slowly, surely, indefinitely. He met his or her demand already, his target already. So from you go home, you might thinking, I'm going to find a way to get rid of this guy, this girl. Oh, he made me so sad today. He made me so embarrassed in front of everybody. See, a smart guy will ignore that person. An intelligent guy will totally forget and move on. You know why? Because the bad guy, hey, basket. I thought Hazel will fall into my trap. He will get angry and then get the result, depression, again see doctor, and then result very bad. Then I make my target, but no, Hazel like nothing, right? Then you will start to plan, right? More vicious attack on you. But the more he did that, you ignore. That means he's wasting his bloody time. You're moving forward. Guys, this is not only Set 2, and all of you, and Ipa. This will happen you when you go Set 3. That is the time, oh my goodness, it's really horrendous. So please, language is to protect you in words, that choice of words. So Hazel, Zheting, and Jiarong, and Ruoling, especially the girls here, protect yourself. Every day you wake up, say, I'm going to be good. I know today is a wonderful day. I'm going to do well. Even though there's a test you did not prepare well, I will go for it. I will do my best. Don't use the word try. Remember, I don't like the word try, right? Rolling, right? So the more you try, the more you cry, lor. All right, thank you. Hao Xuan, next one, a language.
The system of communication which consists of a set of sounds and written symbols which are used by the people of a particular country or region for talking or writing.
You are right. I think somebody said that. Thank you. Was it Hao Xuan or is it Zhong Hen or just now I can't remember Yi Bao or Xing Yuan? Yes. So you see, usually I like to start my lesson to warm you up, to let you understand. So whatever you say just now, and then I reflect to the lesson. This is what is going to happen in 2023, my lesson. It's going to be super tough and a lot of thinking. There may be less homework, but that doesn't mean less homework. So if any point of time your parents say, hey, how come my daughter, example, I don't mind, I think you are example, Hazel. Hey, how come my daughter is not doing well? How come that few months when Uncle Raymond got 70 plus now dropped to 50 plus? There's many reasons, Hazel, that you drop. I don't think it's not because you did not do homework. Nobody want to drop to 50 marks. Let's be honest, right? Really. Who the hell want to drop? Oh, mommy, I got 50 marks. I failed my exam. Come, let's go for celebration. You see how? Nobody want to do that. But the reason, there are many reasons. So you know why? Through the Zoom, they will look through the video and ask, hey, how come today my daughter, how come today, last few lessons, my daughter participate? Why today? Oh, maybe Hazel just quarreled with her boyfriend. That's why got no mood. Example, okay? Or maybe, oh yeah, this morning, she want to get me some, I want to ask for a few dollars to buy something I did not give him, so she no mood. Yeah, maybe I talk to her. See? Misunderstanding. I'm just giving an example, don't mind, okay? Right, you are human, right, Hazel? You are not 100% wrong, Hazel. Okay, don't self-blame 100%. Don't take the full response. Unless you kill someone, that's a different story, yeah? But if this kind of thing is not 100%, because you see your mommy, daddy is so super busy, especially next year got GST increase, unemployment is coming, recession is coming, so many damn things is happening to us as adults. We got so many responsibility to shoulder, to on our shoulder, right? So take it. Razor, you must say, I can do it. Even though I'm the only child, I can do it. Sian, you must say, no problem. I can do it because I'm from Hwa Chong. I can do it. And then please, and also RV, sorry, I'm from RV. Okay, because I'm like the valley, flow, and the stream of thoughts will be there. Okay, and if you all don't like, ready? Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Listen to that song, then you will never give up. Sian, don't shake your head. I love that song, not because of Rich actually, but I think if you look and read at the lyrics, you will understand. It's such a simple word, but yet everyone give up, never give in, never give all, never give everything. That's it, I give up already. Look at the World Cup. Even the last minute, they never even keep up. As long as the whistle haven't blown, I still got 1 second to make the game draw or to make the game win. It's your take. Okay, if this World Cup cannot give you the ideas, I'm going to compile this World Cup to show you as one of the lessons for next year. So I'm waiting for tonight, whether it's France or Morocco who went into the finals. Okay, last one, Hao Xuan.
Why is language useful? Humans have the capacity to use complex language far more than any other species on Earth. We cooperate with each other to use language for communication. Language is often used to communicate about and even construct and maintain our social world.
Thank you. I think all of you has used the word communication. Well done. That means this topic is so clear to you that language is the paramount right now. The paramount important. It's a paradigm shift. If you look for the word computer, if you look through the old dictionary, maybe 50 years ago, there is no such word called computer or WhatsApp or social media. It's usually called mass media. Next time, maybe Lo Ling and Jia Rong, maybe your son or grandson will not call social media mass media. I don't know what maybe called fresh media or e-media. I don't know what media will be. So if move on to wait on the era, every generation change. Then you ask me, you should ask me, Jia Rong, hey, Uncle Raymond, why should I learn this? What got to do? Because sorry, remember there's this thing called generation gap. You guys are going to study social study in Sec 3, and it's a very compulsory subject. And Xingyan, you know, your brother has been sharing with you some of the social study. I'm not sure. But it's true. If you don't believe Xingyan, you can maybe this few days you got time, go and look through your brother's social study textbook. You understand now. Nowadays, you know, Singapore is getting aging population, right? Today, you know what is aging population? That means 老化，对吗？中文是啊，对吗？ And in 2050, Singapore will be about 60 to 70% old people. In Japan also, no, getting more old people. And China, I think, is getting worse because of one-child policy, right? So how? You expect your grandfather, grandmother to go to NS and fight in the war? No, what? You cannot do that, right? So what happened? So what got to do with language? That means you have to find a cure of a disease. Is it true, Sian? We have to use language, right, to find out the antibacterial, all these things, language. You realize that doctors are using languages, then after that, mathematical in the statistics of number. So I told you before, right? Right now, numbers and words are like right hand and left hand. So which hand you don't want? Your right hand or your right hand or left hand you don't want?
Left.
若琳他神经病。我再问，中恒 which hand you want? Which hand you don't want? 中恒 your right hand or left hand?
Left hand.
若琳，嘉荣，神经病哎！哎呀，没办法，这些男人怎么事情啊？浩轩 which hand you don't want? Right hand or left hand you don't want?
Neither.
Sorry?
Left.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Xingyan, which hand you don't want? You don't want your right hand or your left hand, Xingyan?
Right hand.
You don't want your right hand? Oh my goodness.
Huh? Wait.
你哪一只手不要?
Left hand.
You don't want your left hand? Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness. Ipa, which hand you don't want? Last one. This is the last hope. Ziting, Jiarong, Hazel, and Lolin. Let's see what Ipa said.
I remember what you said just now.
哪一只手你不要？你不要你的 left hand 还是 right hand? Wow, this is drum roll, please.
None.
Huh?
I want both hands.
Oh, thank God. My wife, Auntie Christine, is laughing behind the four guys who don't want your left hand or right hand. You must be nuts, Sian. You need both hands, right? Is it? Rolling, you agree or rolling? Right. I don't want my left hand. Oh my goodness. Ibao, smart answer. Sorry, both hands are equally important. So the same thing as Sian. If your wife and your mom is in the water, right? Who will you save first? Yeah. Hazel, next time you tell your husband, will you save your mom or you save me? See what your husband answer you, Hazel and Rolly and Jiarong and Ziting. I will save my mom. Because after I save my mom, I'll jump down together with my wife. Then I will swim together. We going for a swim. Bye, mommy. They'll swim far away. Just kidding. See, that's the language, right? I made you laugh, right, Sian, just now, right? You see? Get it now? So language is so powerful to bring emotional. You don't believe? Let's read on next one. Ziting, will you mind? You know, I always like, you realize, I always like Hao Xian to read first. I like the way he read the vibes. Not because the rest are lousy. Don't mistaken. Please, for goodness sake. No. Okay. Let's go. Ziting. Let's go, Ziting.
The definition of language is speech or other forms of communication. An example of language is words spoken. An example of language is words read in a book. An example of language is people using their hands to express themselves.
Exactly what Rolling or Hazel was saying. Well done. Okay, that is exactly Like, you know, when your mom or your wife is in the water, who will you save? The language of expressions, whether you want to save your moms or your wife, it's not about the language. I think, Hazel, it's your instinct already. It's no more language. You mean, hey, I save wife. Tail, I save my mother. Where got time? Can you imagine, Hazel, 快点啊，我们要成了. Can you hurry up, please? Right. So that is the thing that it's not just language, it's the instinct that go in to do something. All right, right? So let's see how many languages are there in the world. There are total 7,117 languages. But very sad, this is a fragile time where roughly 40% of the languages are now endangered. That means they're going to go extinct. Bye-bye, no more. How come? You know what I mean? How come it's no more? Give me a minute now. You say, how come it's no more? Why is it in danger? Of course, because these languages are not well spoken and they do not have the rich culture. So this is involved in the social study, okay, and then often with less than 1,000 speakers remaining. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, just 23 languages account for more than half of the world population. This is all the languages. Chinese has the most, or other languages. We don't talk about this one. We talk about only this part here. So the next question I'd like to ask all of you, maybe later we can have the discussions in the group. Out of this here, okay, which language will you want to speak? Of course, the good thing, you see MOE's government is very good. You speak this and you speak this. And I'm not sure, Sian, Ziting, and the rest of you, do your school give you third language or mother tongue? Okay. Okay, what is my third language? I will either speak Japanese or, okay, Japanese or Malay. Okay, I will not choose Korean. I can't speak Korean very well. So look here. Oh my God, look here. The 10 most common languages spoken. 10 most common languages. Look, Chinese is number 1, of course, because it's a 1 billion. Guys, don't let this figure mislead you, Yibao, Jiarong, and Zhongren. This 1 billion you might think is only in China. No, we are talking about Singapore as well, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, or maybe in some part of the US and certain parts of maybe Southeast Asia countries or Asian country. So next, of course, will be English. Yes, third will be the rest. You can see from there. In fact, you're very surprised, right? Zian, I just want to say I want to learn Japanese. Japanese is not inside here. In fact, German, is it German? German is not here. So the Portuguese is the most popular because we have these the Brazil and Argentina, those countries who took over, as you understand the history of Portugal. Okay, so you see. So why I'm showing this Malay, you see, Malay. Selamat pagi. Sian, you know what is selamat pagi? What is that?
I think it's, oh God, it's up. Wait. I passed my Malay, I swear.
Oh,
no.
you still got take Malay, huh?
I passed, I swear. I think it's morning.
Yes, selamat pagi is good morning. Selamat malam is night, right? At night, right? Yeah. Selamat pagi is morning. Selamat malam is at night. Yes. Yeah, then you see, there are so many languages here that we can account for. Okay? Okay, so this is important, guys. Why I show you this? Because your word is no more the first language and the mother tongue. Okay, Hazel, Ruoling, Ziting, and Jiarong. Okay, you are born in the right time, right era. Do not take 2 languages. At least must have 3 and 4 backup. Then you will have a better job opportunity. Seriously, Hazel, especially you are the only child like me. So you have a big responsibility. So imagine, Hazel, so what you graduate a university degree. Okay, Hazel, ready? Then you need know English and Chinese, right? All right. So maybe your like, okay, maybe Ruoling knows French, Jiarong knows Japanese, and Ziting knows Russians and Spanish. You need know English and Chinese. How? And the job require you to go to other country like all these countries. Of course, Hazel, if you are the boss, you will employ the person who know the third language, right? True now, Hazel, right? So I'm so sorry. Are you saying strength? No, learning another languages is not an issue. It's whether how much time you want to put in. So this take note, seriously, children. If you have time, instead of now playing your Genshin or whatever, now continue to play. Please enjoy. Or maybe next year you can start thinking of picking out a language. Seriously, it really helps. So you see, like the ones I interviewed yesterday night, he is going further to study his master. He's a Singaporean. He's going to master Korean. And you know Korean, in fact, now Asian country, Asia, for the next 10 to 15 years or 20 years down the road, Asia is booming like hell. Seriously, you are born in the right place, right time. If you still don't believe me, go and Google and check. Go and see the world out there. When you go for a holiday with your parents, and ask your parents who are working. I'm telling you, that is it. And this afternoon, I'm having lunch with my boss from Indonesia, came to Singapore. And Indonesia, their young population like your age, by 2030 or 2040, is around your age 30 plus already. That means their buying power is very strong. Can you imagine you sell cosmetic? Wow, you know what I mean? Confirm, right? And then Rolling, if you sell walking stick with a stick that can got sensor to help the old people, when old people want to fall, the sensor stick can open up like a safety net. Then when they fall down, you've got the buffer like one. I tell you, you sell like hotcakes, man. Rolling, true not? So if you have these gadgets that can help children to make sure that they go home safe and sound, I think all the young parents who are in Indonesia and Singapore, like your age, right? Correct, Rolling. By then you're going to be mommy, right? So if you see, like, you see a lot of parents pushing the pram, right? Pram, putting baby, right? So sometimes you put the pram, somebody stole your pram, or the pram got sensor, like say somebody want to leave out your baby, they got the alarm trigger. Wow, I think a lot of people want to buy, right? Trima. Of course, Singapore, nobody want to kidnap your baby, correct? But if this pram was to sell in Indonesia or other parts of the world, you sell like hotcakes, man. Oh, you understand? I don't think your teacher tell you all these things. So why? I'm telling you, because then, of course, you need to know their language, right? Correct. If you go to Indonesia, you have to speak Malay. But of course, they know how to speak English, okay? So what is your definition of language? We done that just now. Then the language you will use is for what purpose? For business, for study, for research, for communication, for friendship, for going for holiday, for tour, so that they feel better. Sometimes, if you go China, for example, okay, all of us can speak Chinese here. Ready? If you go and buy something, okay, or maybe I ask Zhonghen, okay, don't mind. 第一个几多钱？多少钱？多少钱啊？多少？怎么卖
50块。
不是，我的意思是说，你看我的兜吗？你等等，几多钱？多少钱？多少？怎么卖哈 ？You know the tone, 中文。So you know it's either a Malaysian or 更好，而且这多少啊？这多少钱啊？You know that 洛林啊，那背啊，多少？这10块吧。但是这是多少钱？那是10块钱还是什么？不是10块钱，这是几块钱啊？对不起，我知道这是几块钱，我是香港人来的，我是香港来的。Now you see the tonality different already, right? 中文。Then you know, 这个是新加坡人听说新加坡人很有钱我就把它赚贵一点，这个很便宜的啦。You know Singapore like to la law leh, right? 对不对？是啊。Sometimes we talk like that. You don't get the idea, the Singlish effects. Seriously, it's the same. You say, hey, how much is that? Hey, so how much I'm gonna to pay? You see, if I say how much I'm gonna to pay, you know this is American English, right? I'm gonna, Gonna, right? If a British is sorry, may I know how much would that be? You know this is a British, correct? Right. In Singapore, how much, you know, you Singaporean, I'm so Singaporean. You come all the way here to study, but then, get it up. So the language itself has a tonality. So what is the purpose? So if you want to speak proper English, of course, that is the one, the British. Sorry, may I know how much is that? That's it. Okay. If you are so free, sometime you want, you can visit Uncle Raymond. I'll be at Wheelock Place. I'll be serving customer today. My ex-student was there working as a retail stock shop. So he literally saw me serving a customer. Really, a grandmother who want to buy a dress for her granddaughter. It's so nice. So may I know, wow, slang, really, Jiarong, his slang is English. Excuse me, may I know this dress? Do you have other sizes? Oh, there you go. It's a Singaporean and he speaks very well English. So I'm so sorry, man. I think that's all the 3 sizes are all here. Do you have a website to take a look? I'm afraid I'm not very sure because I'm pretty new there. Maybe there is. Let me check for you for a while first and get back to you. Then check. I'm so sorry, man. It's all in Instagram. I say, what do you think about the size here? And guess what? I managed to sell her, even though the size is a bit bigger for her granddaughter is 5 years old. And after 10 minutes later, and a mother came, bought the same shirt just because both ladies liked the dress that has a rabbit. Has a rabbit on it. And you know, I say, oh, it looks very English. Oh yeah, like high tea, like Paddington, right? And the queen sitting there and drinking. Oh, exactly. I said, oh my God, seriously? No, you know what I mean? Oh my God, my heart was like, oh my God, seriously? Well, I think it's pretty nice. It will outgrow the shirts. I know it's a kind of bigger than the normal size. Exactly. Sorry, Rolling. I don't usually talk like that. Okay, I will play by ears. You get me now? When you roam, behave at Rome. I am not bad. I sold 2 dresses, which is both $38. Right? So this is how we communicate your right. To make them feel at home, to make them feel good. Can you imagine if somebody are rolling? How much? I don't know lah. Check lah over there. Whatever they have already. Will you want to buy? Rolling, you won't want to buy, right? Right, Hazel. Hazel, imagine you like this chair. Excuse me, do you have not? You blind man? Whatever have 就是在那边自己看啦，没有眼睛看的。I tell you, that's it, man. You won't buy, right? It's the effort that you want to put in. That's number 3. How language has the cause and effect to a country and society. I'm so sorry. A lot of people say this generation really sucks. No manners. Everything done by parents, everything. Prove them wrong. Right, Jiarong, correct? Right, prove them wrong. True now, Zhonghan, Sian, agree? I believe people say, you're born in the year after 2000, all pampered one, all cannot take hardship, all useless, all hopeless. Hey, hello, my son also around this age. If they say hopeless, useless, they are referring to reflecting on themselves. 对吗，若琳？浩璇，对吗？ Because we are the one who brought you up, correct now? 所谓上梁不正下梁歪，对不对？ But why are they saying that? Just they want to escape from the responsibility. So next time, Hazel, Jiarong, you're going to be mommy, Ziting, you're going to be mommy. How are you going to teach your children? It's very important. That's where the language. Now you know why 孟母三迁, he shift house. That's the reason. They don't want to have the cause that the son will learn things that is bad. What is global warming? Okay, so that's language. Now, next topic. The rise of temperatures unexpectedly, the rise of sea level continuously, the rise of more natural disaster due to unforeseen of changes in climates and atmospheres surrounding the environment. Wait, Uncle Raymond. Why you are teaching me this? Sian, you'll be taking geography next year, right? Right. Sian, you'll be taking geography next year, right? Sian. Oh, Sian. Zhonghan also, right? Yipao, can you turn on your camera? Ziting, you're taking geography, right? All of you will be taking geography. What got to do with this in English? Because they are all like tied in together. It's just like your 10 fingers. Now, just take note, children, you are now taking 10 subjects, no? For set 2, like your 10 finger, okay, ready? Then when you go to your set 3, it's like your 5 fingers. English, Chinese, sorry, so one more time. English, your mother tongue, and the best of 3 subjects, right? To go for your, remember your poly or JC, correct now? So from 10 finger to your master hand, which is your set 3, English, mother tongue, and maths, and science, and then one of the humanities subject, right? 5. Of course, you want to add in A maths, is still under math. You want to add in another science, is still under science. You want to add in literature, is still under humanities. Now you understand why? The government is planning very nicely for you. So now, from set 1, set 2, you use your 10 finger, which is your 10 subject. When you come to set 3, you have to master one of your hand with it. Either your right hand or your left hand. And the best, there are some, Set 3 student take more than 5 subjects, which is 9 or 10 or subjects. Other than that, like French, like third language, okay, or music, or maybe sports, or maybe like for IP student, like Ziting and Sian, you will take another subject in communications of regional China history, or even Europe history. That is out of history textbook already. They are preparing you for leadership skill of Ziting and Sian. You know that? Okay. If you want, I hope I can bring my student in. She's now helping me in my business of shopping. At the same time, now he's studying in NUS, also doing political science. So it's the same thing, children. What I'm preparing you is not for your Set 3, Set 4. That is what I'm preparing those students who are now in university or even graduated. So global warming is a very huge topic. I hope all of you really put in the effort to look to it, to see to it. And you know why, Hazel? Because when Uncle Raymond at 20, 60 or 70, bye-bye in this world, your son and your grandson is going to face this problem. 对吗, Ziting? 对吗, Yibao? 对吗? 若琳, 对不对? You're going to face it, no? And you're going to destroy the earth under your 2 hands. So we have to look into some ways that, hello, excuse me, I think it's a very immediate effect. It's a very critical situation that we need to address. We need to arrest the situation immediately. If not, the whole earth is going to die off, and that's it. All right. So, Sian, you went to attend my boot camp. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, you attend my boot camp, correct? No? You know the global warming. So back to you, Zhonghen. Amel, I want Jiarong. Jiarong. Hello, Jiarong. Can you read to the class, please? Yeah, sorry.
Global warming is the slow increase in the average temperature of the Earth's atmosphere because an increased amount of energy, heat, striking the Earth from the sun is being trapped in the atmosphere and not radiated out into space.
Radiated 就是那个 radiation 那种radio wave active radiated out into the space. You see, whatever I copy down, put it here, please use it in your geography, children. Because like one of the topic in your geography, have you bought your textbook already, children? Hey, please, if you haven't bought your textbook, better buy now. It's only got 2 weeks to go. If you're not, please, I think you have to reduce your playing time already. To start to hate the books already. You know, next week start your Christmas, right? Is it next week Christmas already, right? You know, after Christmas, boom, very fast already, children, seriously, So seriously, because next year is a super important year, right? So agree now. It's the time when you're going to select your Set 3. Seriously, if all these sentences you're not going to write, as a teacher, I'm telling you right to your face, all of you, by semester 1, your WA, after your 1 week's holiday in March, all the teacher will know who will go to what class already. Trust me. They will know, especially those teachers will be teaching there for donkey years. They'll say, Sian will go to this, Ziting will go to this, Jiarong will go to this, Xing will go to this, Yibao will go to this. Trust me. It's very important. Yibao, where are you now? Are you in the aeroplane?
No, I'm in the car.
Oh, it looks like an aeroplane. Okay. Oh, you're upside down. No wonder. Okay. So, Yibao, you understand? Write down. Are you good in your geography? If it's good, then copy this sentence down. It's very important. The keyword is global warming is the slow increase in the average temperature. No, you must write this down somewhere. Because of these temperatures increase, you know, Hazel, Ziting, Xing and Luoling, you know what is the reason? The increase of temperature, number 1, will melt down the iceberg. Will create what? When you melt down iceberg, will create what? In certain part will create droughts and famine. Certain part will create floods. So wait, Uncle Raymond, you tell me for what? Because our geography got one topic called physical environments. People plant the rice, plant the paddy field, the crops. 如果给水淹掉，没有东西吃，没有水，没有太阳，没有下雨，那些 all the crops will die. And then so okay, big deal. I'm staying in Singapore. What's so big deal about it? Because if that happens, then it will be what? Physical environments. The other one is will affect tourists. People will not travel there to to enjoy. That take for example Bali, for example, or Bangkok. If Bangkok would be flood, how? You know Venice? Venice, right? The most beautiful Venice is floating like Bangkok. If the flooding is there, who will go and visit? That will affect the tourists, affect the income of people. Huh? So serious, but then, okay. This is a warm-up for 2023 lesson, maybe. No more, okay, wait, that's the end. We're going to go deeper. Agree or not, Lori? We have to go deeper already because I'm not preparing you for set 2. I'm preparing you for higher learning. That's my purpose. Some of you might not get it. I'm so sorry. If you cannot get it, slowly, okay, children? All right, let's move on. Jiarong.
The Earth's atmosphere has always act like a greenhouse to capture the sun's heat, ensuring that the Earth has enjoyed temperature that permit the emergence of life forms as we know them, including humans.
So the greenhouse, okay, sorry, one paragraph at a time. That's why I want you all to digest. At the same time, I want to help you in your comprehension passage. So this paragraph tells me that the Earth atmosphere has changed due to the nature environment because of people are start burning and the ozone layers and people are start not taking care. The Mother Earth is sick. Mother Earth needs some air, fresh air to breathe. But unfortunately, the temperature increase and cause devastations to the whole environment and the heat wave, and that humans are not able to take it and decided to cause skin illness, skin disease and skin illness to people and like COVID. Wait. Then you always must pause this, children. Every time you start there, or even you know what you're going to proceed, always must pause for a while. Don't chong all the way. We are chong all the way. Pause. Wait. Why must I learn this? Wait. Well, what got to do with this effect? Wait. So what is the impact? So if you can anticipate, like just now, children, you remember? I asked you, what is language? You can tell me, okay, communicate. This is what I want to train all of you. Different from your classmate, different from your schoolmates. Because in school, the teachers, okay, read already. Okay, then she'll explain. Whether you understand or don't understand, it's none of my bloody business. Finish. You want to ask for more after school, or you want to go and find out from your tuition teachers. No, this is the class for you to have questions and thinking. Remember, Sian? Remember the thinking hat? Hey, remember the white hat, the black hat, and the red hat, right? Remember? So you have to put on which hat that you are thinking. That is where you're coming here now. Understand, Sian? So you are going to be very stressed next year for Ziting. So this is where I want that kind of analysis power to bring you to understand better. All right. So next paragraph, Jiarong.
Without our atmospheric greenhouse, the Earth would be very cold. Global warming, however, is the equivalent of a greenhouse with high efficiency reflective glass installed the wrong way around.
So for example, you're supposed to install a panel of glass, but you install the inverted. Suppose the sun ray is supposed to reflect out, but you turn around your window, your windscreen, or your cover as a wrong effect. So what it means here that by right, the Earth atmosphere are protecting the Earth to prevent the heat wave from coming in from the sun. But now because of we humans are destroying the environment, as a result of that, global warming happened. Then you have to pause and say, wait. So, okay, Earth environment, what is the effect? Wow, that means people will have not only that, remember, we got pollution from the car, from the vehicles, from all these pollutions. Meaning Mother Earth, the lung is getting the toxic. We need to put toxic inside. Toxic, the X change to the N, toxic. 我们要医它，我们要用vitamins 来医它。So why? Plant more trees, cut down the carbon footprint, use electrical car. If you're not using waters, this is recycle, reuse, reduce. Okay, I know that. My school taught me. Why should I learn this? What is the impact? Because children, when you go to poly or university, there will be a topic like this. Seriously, because every year, if you ask someone who attend my boot camp, you know, every year they got this, all the leaders in the world will sit down together to see how they can cut down these pollutions. It's our responsibility and the duty and the task to do that. Then you say, okay, fine. So then you must always ask, what got to do with me? Because we want you, Hazel, to live a very healthy, happy, and what? And no haste, not Hazel, haste, no haste. Take away the L, no haste free. You know haste 就是 burn 那个树，对吗？ Remember every time Indonesia, every year they will burn the tree, cut down, then the haze will come to Singapore. Do you know, right? Right. Remember how long? So they say never mind, burn the. I 1 year give you all the oxygen. 1 month I cut my tree. You also complain. That's a stupid reason. That's the stupid reason the government give. Last time they told our government, I give you 11 months of fresh air. 1 month I can't burn my tree. You also complain. This stupid reason. Is it a very stupid reason? No-brainer people talk like that. You want your government to be like that, then sorry, you better don't stay in this country already. Something wrong somewhere already. It's a corrupted country already. I won't want to put my children and my grandchildren in this country, this kind of country. And you know, recently the SCDF, the guy died, right, in the fire, you know, right? Okay. And in fact, it's my daughter's boyfriend's that fire department. If he were to be working that time, he will be involved in the rescue. So you see, this is the first case in Singapore that this poor boy died. That shows something annoying. In Singapore, we take every single precautions to make sure every life is safe. But unfortunately, Hao Xuan, Ziting, and Jia Rong and Zhong Hen, unfortunately, no matter how you plan so well, there is always that 0.1% that boom, that's the end. So if you don't listen to Uncle Raymond or you don't know your parents, never mind, last minute study, no, you never know. That 0.1% will kill you off. No matter how Singapore will do well, there will be a 0.1% the terrorists will come and attack Singapore. Because there's one word, Jiarong and Luoling, jealous. 对吗，怡宝？不管你看that day 你钓这么多鱼啊 a lot of fishes like okay, you fish. Why some fishes are die? Is it because they lack of oxygen? Is it because the other fish attack the fish? Or is it because the fish got anxiety or stroke, got heart attack, then die? So there's many reasons. Can you imagine if you fish the fish already, you take the fish, then 你钓了那个鱼死掉，你很心痛，对吗？ Wow, I spent there 1 hour, 2 hours to take a fish, then the fish died. Then you have to relook already. Do you need to bring that kind of tank when you go fishing? Some water must be clean. Is it the tank not clean? So when you wash the tank, maybe you still got some soap, you did not clean properly. Also, when you put the water, the fish take the water, the fish cannot take the toxic, then die. So there are many reasons. So that's the reason why you need to read. So Luo Ling, to be honestly, I ask you, do you read this often? Then how? Zhong Hen, Jiarong, do you read this often? If I now got no tuition, no classes like this, do you really spend your effort to read this? Now be honest, don't lie to me. If I let me find out you lie, please don't come to my class. Ziting, will you read now? Do you read this often? Sian, do you read this often? Hao Xuan, do you read this? Xian, Yibao, Jiarong, 有吗? Then 怎么办, 宝贝们? These are the things going to be tested in your exam next year. Confirm leh. Seriously, confirm. So please, right? Sian, you know about the Kobayashi, right? The way they eat the hot dog, right? Remember? Before the contest, what he did, he could analyze how to eat the sausage, the hot dog, correct? Right? So same thing, how to drink the water, yes, and how to shake, how to turn and twist to make it easier to eat, right? So now Uncle Raymond is preparing you for your comprehension. This will be a passage, no, seriously. Next year one will be tougher, no. Some of them will be New York Times Magazine. And most of the time there will be Sian and Ziting will be IP paper like this one, more tough than this. You want to take on Wally? The way you look, shit, man, I think I better quit, man. Bloody hell, torture me. Damn it. The more I read like that, I'll be like Uncle Raymond, will be lesser hair. Oh gosh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Or maybe I like Sian getting shorter hair. Oh my God. Or maybe like who? Hao Xuan, the hair so messy. Or is it Ziting? Just kidding, sorry. Rolling, like it or not. That's it. You know, Auntie Christine, my wife say you and your sister, you are so good girl. Really take care of sister very well, but she still think your sister still like everyone. Okay, let's move on. Without that ones, may I have sun without our
Without our atmospheric greenhouse, the Earth would be very cold. Global warming, however, is the equivalent of a greenhouse with high efficiency reflective glass installed the wrong way around.
next one.
Ionically,
Ionically. There's double L will be ionically.
The best evidence of this may come from a terrible cooling event that took place some 1,500 years ago. Two massive volcanic eruptions, one year after another, placed so much black dust into the upper atmosphere that little sunlight could penetrate. Temperatures plummeted, crops failed.
So
People
sorry, the
died
word is plummeted. Just drop down and knee high. Very seriously, plummeted.
Wait, but there's no end.
There. Plummeted. This one.
Oh, okay. Plummeted. Crops failed. People died of starvation, and the Black Death started its march. As the dust slowly fell to earth.
Sorry, started its march means marching. Not the march as January, February, March. Started its march. That means come in. That means they are using the kind of metaphorical speech. Sorry, personification speech. Black Death itself is nothing, but you say when you march, only human will march, right? 对吗？是啊。So when you say the Black Death started its march, that means it's coming like an army, you know, a big battalions, a big company of soldiers coming in to attack you. So can you see the devastation? Can you see the author use the word Black Death started its march? That means it's marching in, like going for attack, going to conquer the whole entire German soldier like that. Carry on.
As the dust slowly fell to earth, the sun was again able to warm the world. Warm the world, and life returned to normal.
Do you know all these years? Okay, finish up the things first. Let me see, got any more? Okay, that's last one. Come, today.
Today, we have the opposite problem. Today, the problem is not that too little sun warmth is reaching the earth, but that too much is being trapped in our atmosphere.
So because of the things that you cannot breathe out. You know, can you imagine the person who keeps smoking, and he don't go for exercise? That means, you know, the carbon monoxide, the tartar sitting in the lung. Then if you don't eat the proper healthy food, that means sooner or later, this person will die of lung cancer because of heavy smoking. It's just like imagine the earth lah. You keep cutting down the trees and then there's no tree to plant to absorb, you know, like aircon, if the filter is dirty, if you don't change the filter, you keep tracking, the aircon will not function well. You keep dust, you are sleeping under the aircon, you're breathing the same air. So every 6 months or 3 months, you have to change your aircon filter, clean the aircon. It's the same thing. That is like us. It's the same thing to the earth. Now, why this one is very important? Please, when I say serious, pay attention to all of you. Hazel, are you able to turn on your camera? Hazel, are you okay? Huh? Sorry?
I didn't know it was off.
Okay, never mind. So you see, Hazel and all of you listening, Ziting and Jiarong, this paragraph here is very important because of this historical thing happening. Like now we all know Jiarong and Ziting, right? Now because of this COVID, for the next 30 years, Jiarong and Ziting, I think we might come back another wave of bacteria or germs or virus attack. Honestly, Ziting, are you prepared? By then, 30 years, you will be about 40 plus, right? Correct me if I'm right. Or Jiarong, you're also 40 plus. Ziting, are you prepared? Quick. Answer me. Just quickly unmute. Yes or no then? Can you unmute, please?
No.
No, you're not prepared. Do you say no?
I said yes.
Oh, yeah, well prepared. I'm so sorry. That's why. Okay, thank you. Jiarong, are you prepared? Jiarong, are you prepared for the next wave of COVID? When by then you are already 40, 42, 43. Are you prepared? Yes. Why? Because we adult already prepare you. You already see us how to set out this thing. Now you understand, all of you listening, I don't want to call names already. Now you understand when you study your history and social study or geography, we got this source-based question, we got this structured essay question, we got this visual graphic question, we got this situation question, we got these mathematical questions or science formula. All this is to train your brain to encounter what? Unforeseen crisis, to encounter things that immediately you can solve within a split second. Because that split second, if you don't do it properly, you're going to cause thousands of lives to be lost. And it is true, during the COVID, most of the country are not prepared. But those countries who prepare will be saved life. Life will be lost less. So same thing. Why they always say this feast spot, saving for a raining day. There is a reason for that, children. 100% there's a reason for that. Okay. Let's go. Oh my God, who is this? Oh, he's thinking. Wait, last one. Right there.
Me.
Your name is Si An, right? Okay.
Okay. The Earth
I don't
is
like the Y. I don't like this Y. Okay, I want the Y to be this long. No, because if you write this seriously, I don't know about your school. I'm very particular on Y and G. Like that curve, or even the G must be curved.
Okay. The Earth is what?
Okay, the Earth.
Do I read?
Yes.
Oh, okay. The Earth is constantly changing and its climate is getting worse. Did you know that in Antarctica, the polar bears are losing their homes? The creatures are almost extinct and wiped off from the face of our planet due to climate changes.
I like the way you pronounce the words as the climate changes and articles, their homes and the creatures. You might be a bit slang, Si An. I love it. This is not sarcastic. Because tomorrow is Thursday. I'll be teaching my P5, P6 from Suzhou, the international students. They read something similar like that. They'll do this. The Earth is constantly changing and its climate is getting worse. Did you know that's enough and not as go? Seriously, I love the way they read like that. I know some of your friends will say, Si An, can you stop doing that? It sounds like very Lao. I tell Si An, just tell them to FO. Fly kite. No, seriously, no, I think you did read. I love your reading, as well as Haoxian, seriously. Okay, I know some of you may not able, are you sure, Uncle Raymond, you're going to ask me to read like that? Yes. Yes. If you want to find a good job, yes. I know some of the parents or other people will not agree. Just be yourself, no need to exaggerate, read until like that. Slowly, surely, Si An, when you start to do like that, you know what? If I'm the interviewer, I will want you to be in my team, in my work, in my company. You know, yesterday I went to Bank of Switzerland with my boss. All right, it's a very big company in Dhoby Ghaut. Opposite the Dhoby Ghaut, you will see the UBS, these three big alphabets, and all of them 很多中国人来吃啊，很多中国人。然后我们在那边买那些eco-friendly 的 products, okay? So this guy came to me. I know he's definitely from China. You know why? Before that, he was talking to his friend. 等一下咱们去哪里吃？咱们去哪里吃？ You know, right? You can understand, right? 他不是说，等一下我们去哪里吃？他说，等一下咱们去哪里吃？ So we know from China, right? Then he came to me. So, sorry, what is this? You know, he talk like that, no? Sorry, what is this? Wow. I was very impressed the way he talked. So I have the conversations. Oh, this is one. You know, I say, I'm sorry. Where you from? I say, I'm from China. I study in the States. You know, it's in the States, right, Lisa? I'm studying in the States, USA. Excuse me. This guy is going to earn about 7,000-8,000 a month. Huh? Think about it. Huh? I'm telling you, I know some teacher will say, stop doing that, but I'm sorry. I enjoy it. Let's go, my dear. Okay, sorry, do you see the curvy line? That means the whole entire sentence is definitely wrong. Okay, you have to restructure it. Let's read whatever you read until the gases, the greenhouse gases. Let's go.
What?
Yeah, when we.
Why is it? Okay. When we fire burn. Wait, I wrote that.
Definitely it's not me, right? It's you, right, my dear?
I think my brain stopped. I think. Okay. Or electronics are used, it produces carbon dioxide, which is one of the greenhouse gases.
Okay, there's confirm this is definitely grammatically is wrong. Confirm you do not know when to use proper proper grammar, not proper English, proper grammar. If you have a capital C and capital D, that means this 2% is a name. It's the name of a person, right? So it's very important to not put capital letters. When we start to burn things and throw away unused electronics gadgets, eventually it will produce carbon dioxide and hurt the greenhouse effects. Get it now? And for goodness sake, children, do not write sentences such as 1 to 2 commas. I always tell you, Hazel, 12 to 15 words. So you see, Si-an may be making a lot of mistakes here, but definitely next round when Si-an is doing this compo, he's going to improve on writing. So very simple, children. If you're not going to hand in your homework, I'm fine with it. You guys is going to suffer, not me. All right, seriously. So even though you say, oh wait, I wrote this. So I'm pretty sure that Si-an will know next round when you do this. Oh my goodness, I better check my homework before I hand it to Uncle Raymond. But you say, oh, Uncle Raymond, I got no time, I just hand it to you. Please do not do your homework last minute. If you know today got 8 o'clock tuitions, don't do it at 6 o'clock. Because I can tell you do this in the last minute. Seriously. Carry on. Greenhouse?
Greenhouse gases keep infrared rays, which are heat in our atmosphere.
A bit weird, right? Right.
Yes.
It's correct.
Yes.
So how are you going to phrase? In the atmosphere, greenhouse gases will reflect the infrared rays, and this will hurt our environment. Get it? Get it now? Yes.
Okay.
Restructure your sentence. The content is there, but when you read, so children, for those of you who are looking at this, where is your editing? That means there's some problem with your editing also. Okay? It should be what? Heat. Which are heat? It's also wrong, right? It should be heated, right? I also forgot to put the ed. Heated. Over.
Wait, what? Okay.
Over a long period.
A long period of time, these greenhouse gas. I forgot ES.
These greenhouse gases. Get it now? So you get me now. It's okay. I know this is the first time you're handing your homework, but thank God at least you hand me the homework. Yeah.
Okay. Can you give me 1 second? My dad calling.
Okay. Okay, so children, if you see that that put in effort, at least is this one was
back.
Yeah, hi. This one was done during the boot camp of the 5-day boot camp, right, Si-an?
Yes.
Yeah, so you are the only student who handing this. Well done for you. It's good. So you learn. Carry on. Over a long period of time, these gases stack up.
These gases
stack up. ED. I also forgot. You see, I also last minute mark just now, to be honest, and created. So if this is start, created, or creates. If this is ED, here must be ED.
Wait, what? But isn't it like a factual text?
Okay, because stack up. Okay, correct. Gases stacks up. Okay, carry on.
Okay.
Not past tense, sorry. I just okay, carry on.
It creates enhanced greenhouse effect, leading the earth becoming hotter. This is how ice is melting rapidly. Oh yeah. Okay. This is how ice is melting rapidly over the past few years, and the polar bears are nearly extinct.
As well as others too. Sorry, I was using my stylus pencil, not very good. So you say, this is ice cannot be count, right? So it cannot be R. So it's singular and plural. Okay, so now you get it. So from there, you can tell we are learning nouns, proper nouns, countable nouns, uncountable nouns, what nouns we have? Common nouns, all these things. Carry on. In addition,
Sorry. In addition, trees which takes in.
so trees here are plural.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cannot put this. Okay, please take note, children. If you do this in your exam, the teacher will straight away be very pissed off that we might deduct you marks. Okay, confirm.
Trees. Okay. Carbon dioxide to prevent too much greenhouse gases and provide oxygen. Trees are what? Oh, okay.
They are being cut. What is the thing? Who are the one being cut? So you must be specific. Trees
Okay.
are being cut. You can't put like that. So I think you need to really hand it a lot sentences, not essay. Start with sentences first. Once you build out the foundation of sentences, which are doing on next year as well. Okay, don't worry. Carry on. However,
we cannot.
we may not be able to.
We may not be able to change everything to make the world better, but we can do things like reducing the amount of non-organic waste produced, using electronic or plastic bags, and recycle the non-organic waste for a better environment, as these wastes can emit carbon dioxide when incinerated to contribute to global warming.
Yeah, this one definitely, I believe you copy somewhere, right?
What? No.
On your own.
I just sit down and just write.
Yeah, but you read somewhere and put it inside, right?
I'm not sure because it's just in the back of my head.
Well done, but this is something that's what you're saying. It's a better environment. You need to cut down the carbon dioxide and the carbon footprint to prevent further hurting the earth, the globe. So you need to reduce it by a lot of things, but this is just not in complete yet, to be honest. All right, it's not fully complete. But you give an example, yeah, but that's a good start. But definitely, if you want to pass this essay, cannot pass, to be honest. But it's a good start for you, okay, just to hand in, just to feel of it, so you understand. It's not easy, yeah. Imagine this one is an essay writing. You're going to write 350 words. So these are the essay that you're going to face, or not just you, Aslan. All of you are listening here. You're going to face this kind of essay for sure, okay? So like it or not, you have to take it from there. Next, right. You draw this, Somebody draw this. Is it you, Hazel? Hazel, you draw this? Hazel? Can you hear me, Hazel? Hazel?
Oh, sorry, my computer is like very.
Never mind, you draw this, you drew this?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah.
You got very artistic hand, very nice. No, seriously.
So.
Okay, let's do presentation. Okay, may I have those of you, the two girls, Zhonghen and Xingyan and Yipa, I haven't read yet. Okay, so entertainments, our definition. What is my definition of entertainment? Back to you, Loling. Who is supposed to read this? Do you have a sequence? Are you? Loling, oh yeah, your name there, sorry. Okay.
What is my definition of entertainment? My definition of entertainment is that entertainment is an activity where we can have fun and also calm our minds from stress. What types of entertainment do you like and why? Number one, traveling. I like to travel I get to travel to different countries and know their culture and widen my knowledge. As this knowledge isn't really in the textbook and you would have to experience it in your life.
I totally agree. Do you know in China they got this emperor? Was it Qianlong or Kanxi? He really traveled around the world. Sorry, travel around China just to get a feel how the 百姓, 平民百姓, all the commoners live their life, or whether they hate the emperor or whether they do enough to help the commoners, the citizens. It's very true. As you can see, some of your MPs in your estate will go door to door knocking. How are you? I'm here to visit you. I'm your MP. To get to know you better, to get to solve your problem better. Right, Wally, you are right. I don't know who wrote this, and it's very true. Let's go.
Number 2, recreational activities. These activities allows me to keep myself fit and maintain a healthy body. It is also a great opportunity to invite friends and get to bond with them and encourage one another when doing recreational activities.
I think all of you should go now, go for a gym, go for a walk, go for a jog, because a healthy bodies will give you a better minds to further study, to give you more energy. Seriously, right? Seriously, don't just sit there like Si An, like that, drink her Milo and never share with us. That guy too much. Must share ma. Carry on, next one. Yibao, can you turn on your camera? What happened to Yibao and Jiarong? Two of you, why never? Oh, you're there. Okay, sorry. Okay. Yeah, such a nice hair, Jiarong. Don't want to show me a nice hair. 很久没看到你的脸了。哎呀，怎么你很多病斑啊？不给我们看啊？还是你头发很长了，不要给我们看啊？Just kidding, guys. Okay, carry on. Now, anyway, must thanks Jiarong for submitting this to me. Really appreciate you, Jiarong. Thank you very much. Next movie.
Number 3, movies. The content of the movie really brings me into another dimension, and that really makes me feel more relaxed. I'm always amazed by how they plot the storyline and how they continue the storyline.
I love Disney cartoons movies. They are very good. They really have a good moral at the end of the conclusion of the storyline. And Encanto is one of them. All right, seriously, I love that. I watched many times and it's very, very good. Okay, carry on.
How entertainment have a cause and effect on a country and society. Entertainment has always been an integral part.
Integer. That means it's like, you know, jigsaw puzzle. Integer. That means it's one part of your, just like Rolling. I think one part of your integral part of your life is your grandparents. Correct. It's part of puzzle. They call it part and puzzle of your life. Learn something, children. Write down this word. Very good. Integral part of my life. Please write down. Trust me, write down. And if you use in your compo, you'll be super good. If you don't write down, it's none of my business. So Xingyan, Yibao, Hao Xuan, I know Hao Xuan can, Jia Zhonghen, take note, Si An, carry on. It can produce.
And produce a desired state such as relaxation or arousal, and can induce the range of human emotions that enrich daily life. Entertainment breathes oxygen into life when it seems to break through due to hectic schedules or unbearable responsibilities.
Please write down this sentence. I don't know where you get this sentence. I love this sentence so much. You only entertainment breathe oxygen. It's like you're making entertainment like human beings there. Personifications. When it seems to break down to hectic lines, like imagine what, you know, like now you're a lawyer, you come back home, you're so shed and tired, then it's just like, no, you're single, you're still not married yet, then you come down, you go to a room, then maybe you're staying in New York, then boom, the moment you throw your high heel shoe and your bag, then boom, 你躺在那个 sofa 这样，不想起来这样. And guys, you're just like going for army. After the training, you come back, whole body with mud, your underwear are so dirty like hell. You don't feel like going and bathe. You just lie on the floor. Just like, I just want to sleep. Si An, it happened to Uncle Raymond's when I was in the army. You know, the whole night you'll be digging. Dig halfway rain, dig halfway sun. It's so, carry on. So this sentence is very good. Please write down, seriously. Take a picture, snapshot, send to the rest, highlight it, send to the group. Entertainment.
Entertainment really refreshes my mind and keeps me and helps
me.
me be more relaxed.
Thank you. Entertainment today.
My definition of entertainment is something that you find enjoyable to do or helps you relax and release stress whenever you feel too stressful in your life. For example, playing sports, using the phone, listening to music, or reading a book.
Totally agree. Yes. Carry on.
Number one, I enjoy listening to music and to calm my nerves whenever I feel too stressed. For example, during the end of year period, I felt very stressed as my teachers gave me a lot of work to better prepare me for my end of years. To cope with this stress, I felt to cope with this stress I felt during that period of time, I started listening to music in order to cope with it, and it worked like magic.
Yes. Sorry, stop here. I totally agree with Ziding. I think next year all of you will encounter this. So this is where I'm going to start to stress you out, starting from January already. So by the time in August, not in September, by the time in August, the 2 months before your exam, you are ready to take the actual final battle. That is your exam. So yeah, please prepare. Seriously, when I ask for homework, means homework is important. Like thanks to Si An, they submit, then we share. Please, we are not laughing at your homework, Si An. Please don't get mistaken. We all share, okay? If any clown were to tell me that Si An homework you sucks or this is considered bully already. Anyone who go and criticize Si An, not professionally, very like bullying, that person will be totally out of the Zoom. Okay, I hope you understand. Carry on.
Again, I enjoy comedy clubs too whenever I am stressed about something relating to school. I will always like to search for some funny content on the internet, as I think getting a good laugh is the best way to relax. Also, we can share the funny contents we found with our family and friends. Not only can it help help them distress too, it can also strengthen the bonds between you and them, killing two birds with one stone.
Wow, you use fist pop. Well done, Ziti. I love that sentence. Using fist pop. I love it. Seriously, I will give extra mark for this. I'm the person who's looking for fist pop. Carry on.
Thirdly, I do enjoy going to amusement parks with my friends and family. It can help me unwind, and at the same time, I can get to know my family and friends better. A win-win situation.
Hold on. The amusement park, I think all of you be careful. If you go to this arcade game, it's considered to me as an amusement park. But when you go arcade game and play this type of thing, be careful. There are some naughty children will be there, or adults will disturb you, or even sometimes give you drugs or whatever. I don't know. So be careful. Okay, so Hazel, don't. If your friend going to ask you for this amusement park or the land gaming in the shopping center, okay, you can go, but don't go often. Okay, trust me, don't. Okay, let's go. Number 3.
Although entertainment does help us relax and steady our nerves and is an excellent way of managing our stress level, however, there are also some negative effects of entertainment that is getting too addicted to entertainment like video games or social platforms, as people can get too addicted to them instead of controlling their phone are controlling them. As a result, those people's vision might deteriorate and they will have to see an eye doctor. People may also get too addicted to the content they're seeing on the internet, and thus it might affect the way they behave and act in real life.
Yeah, very true, no? Because when you are addicted, you are lost your mind, lost your control, lost your self control totally. And this might cause into a crime or even a murder or even some bad things to happen. Very true. Oh, the two of you, okay. I would like to reserve these two for next week if you don't mind. Okay, so because of the time constraints here, I would like to read Jialong one. Okay, I like the way you put in this presentation. And I also like this one here. That's your definition. A picture speaks 1,000 words. Good that you can draw, well done. And continue to draw. I think you are going for graphic design, is it, Hazel? No, it's just draw for fun. Yeah, okay, distress.
Because I'm scared that I'm scared that if I take art as a subject, I'll suddenly stop liking it because it's too much of work for me.
Nonsense. I don't think so.
So
No,
yeah,
I'm so sorry,
I'm
my
scared
dear.
because
No, I'm so sorry, my dear. I think I totally disagree with you because you have no one to tell you to do what. So I'm the right person to tell you that if you like your passion, go for it. Like me, I love law so much. Okay, but sometimes God is telling me, okay, I cannot take law now. I'm doing this other subjects. But if I can turn back the clock, I will still go back to my law. That is my passions. Because after that, when I grow older, people say, no, I cannot, Raymond, this is this, but I don't care. Hazel, all of you are listening, follow your passion, your dreams. You cannot say because once I take arts, I may become so stressed. This, then no, then it's not. Because when you take, you don't, because of that negative, Hazel, I told you so many times, not because of the negative, you start to pull back. Then you will regret for the rest of your life, like Hazel. I don't want you guys to regret for the rest of life. That's the most stupid things. Unless you tell me that my mom and my dad against it, then it's not, sorry. I may come and persuade them lah. But at the ultimately, sorry, that's my daughter, that's my son. I decided not to let them. So I can't say much. Okay, even my own nephew and niece, if my brother-in-law and sister-in-law say like that, I cannot involve. But my own children, Hazel, I will force them, I use the word force them, to enjoy history. And true enough, because of the enjoyment of history, now they are, two of them is come out to work in real life. They apply the history knowledge in their work life. Trust me. Okay, don't live with regrets, children. If you think you like the subject in Sec 3, go for it. Go for your passions. At least you don't live with regret. If not, they tell you, imagine your son and daughter next time do very well. And maybe because of your help, your son can even do much better because of your connections. Maybe because of your connections, that your son and daughter can improve the business well. But because he did not go into these arts, and then your son got more obstacles and things like that. But because of you doing well, your son follow you, then you will pass on the legacy. Okay, don't think, oh, because I'm scared. Oh, no, I cannot make it. Then, sorry, don't live in this world. Always, children, Jiarong and all of you listen, don't live with regret. 对吗, Jiarong? 若琳, 对吗? Don't live with regret. If you like the person, like the subject, like the things, go for it. Because time and tide wait for no man, Hazel. Once it's gone already, sayonara, that's it. You will, ayah. Seriously, Hazel, if I ask you to go back to PSLE, of course you want to do better, right? So same thing lah. Then what happens if you say, oh my goodness, in one day, somebody found a masterpiece. Hey, wow, this drawing very good. Help me in my company. Then you say, if I were to take a diploma or this one, okay, I leave it to you. Don't live with regret. That is my take. Okay, so may I have this understanding, all of you, that next week the guys, you have to submit Hao Xuan, you go and coordinate with Zhonghen, Si-an, and Yibao, and Xingyuan. Okay, you got 5 guys here, complete with the 4 girls. So 2 of them already show you what I have done. So please be fair, I have to share. Okay, guys. So next thing, all of you, 7 of you, next Wednesday, I'm requesting to start 1 hour earlier, 7 o'clock. Is it okay? Because at 9 o'clock, I'm going for my Christmas party. But if you want, can come to Orchard Road and come and look for me at my shop. At
Don't want too far.
Orchard, where got far? Yibao, come. I'll be taking train down, okay? Jiarong, you want to come? I will be at Wheelock. You can come and look for me.
I live there.
Wheelock place, is it?
No, near Orchard.
下来 Uncle Raymond 会去那边. My shop is there. Okay, I'll show you the picture later on. Hazel, are you in the group chat?
What group chat?
The group chat, this group.
哪一个 group? No, I don't.
No.
Si-an,
She's not here.
Yibao, can you get the contact? Okay. Okay, anyone? This is my handphone. Send to me, then I'll add you into the group chat. So next Wednesday, can I just quickly, 中恒 7 o'clock 可以吗？若琳可以吗？
See first.
No, yes or no. Don't worry. You got something on, huh?
No, because it depends on whether if my grandma would cook or if
Oh,
my dad
shucks,
would
yeah.
dabao.
No, it's okay. You can eat while you're having the lesson. But unless if you say you want to eat with your family, then I'm so sorry. I can go back to 8 o'clock. Okay, Hao Shen, you okay? 7? 心妍可以吗 ？Thank you 100 sorry 心妍可以吗 ？Thank you 思安，子婷可以吗？可以啊 ，everyone 可以啊，谢谢你们，真感恩。Because of that, maybe I'm going to go to the shop and take a picture and see. For the girls, you got the earring lah, huh? Nicer. The guys also got the earring also. Okay, next Wednesday.
Uncle,
Yes.
21st, I got CCA. So, I mean, I might be very, very rushed.
Oh, your CCA end what time?
5 o'clock.
Where you stay?
Canberra.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I see. 2 hours, because you were not sure, right? 7:15?
I can make it, but I'm just a bit rushed.
No, my dear. Safety come first. Okay, safety. Okay, safety come first. Right. So by 6, that's why I want all of you to be in my group chat. So I will send to all of you, okay, because my party start from 9 o'clock to 11 p.m. in Willock Place with all my business partner. So I must be there because I need to help my boss to do networking. So if you are free, if you are there, please, you are most welcome. So you can see the real world, you can see the real world how. Jiarong, if you can, just come down, okay? Right, I will show you the picture. Where is it? Okay, then I'll take a video and show you. I will send it to you to all your group later, okay? Okay, right. So I see you. Okay, wait, let me stop.